Thud. In an instant, the power of the forbidden hand unleashed by Tianqing was completely obliterated by Xiao Yan's heavenly king seal. Tianqing's chest heaved violently, and a mouthful of fresh blood spurted out with force. "Big brother! Big brother! Big brother!" "My lord!" cried the remaining 3 members of the 4 heroes of the Hidden Soul Society and their accompanying experts, their voices filled with panic. Their leader, Tianqing, possessed the strength of a half-step 4-star Docian. If even he had been defeated, the battle was undoubtedly lost. "Retreat!" Tianqing snarled through gritted teeth, his face twisted with rage as he glared at Xiao Yan, as though he wished to devour him whole. But he knew all too well that he had failed. The forbidden hand was utterly annihilated, leaving him with no option but to retreat. What Tianqing hadn't anticipated was that Xiao Yan had mastered the Heavenly King seal from the Heavenly King treasury. "Don't think I'll let you leave so easily," Xiao Yan said with a faint smile as radiant energy surged explosively around him. The Hidden Soul Society had committed heinous acts, and with their enmity now cemented, Xiao Yan had no intention of showing mercy. "Yuan Yin!" Xiao Yan suddenly shouted towards a concealed corner of the space. A moment later, a small girl's figure slowly emerged into view. "Leave it to me," Yuan Yin replied excitedly. In her delicate hand appeared a formation stone radiating a sinister and unsettling energy. With a swift motion, she hurled it toward Tianqing and the other Hidden Soul Society experts. "Not good. It's formation energy. Retreat now." Tianqing shouted urgently, but it was too late. The brilliant formation stone detonated, unleashing a formation that engulfed all the Hidden Soul Society experts within. Boom! Whatever formation Yuan Yin had unleashed, its power was immense. Its patterns revealed an astonishing 40,000 formation lines. 40,000 lines. This level of power was enough to obliterate a 4-star Docian with ease. With Yuan Yin wielding it, the Hidden Soul Society's forces were either doomed to die or left gravely weakened. Useless fools. On the sidelines, a group of Soul Hall experts, numbering over a dozen, scoffed coldly as they watched the Hidden Soul Society's strongest crumble before a mere mid-3-star Docian and a young girl. The 12 Soul Hall experts, each possessing perfected 3-star Docian strength, stood unfazed. Even though the Hidden Soul Society's forces were defeated, the Soul Hall experts remained evenly matched against Xiao Yan's allies. Soul Hall experts, is it? Xiao Yan's gaze shifted to the group clad in black robes. Among them, one figure seemed to hold absolute authority, speaking as their leader. "Attack. Today, it's kill or be killed," the Soul Hall leader declared, his voice filled with grim determination. Yet, his concealed eyes occasionally darted toward the ancient cosmic formation, as if awaiting something. "Attack. Eliminate these treacherous foes," Xiao Yan commanded coldly. The two sides clashed fiercely, yet Xiao Yan's attention never wavered from the ancient cosmic formation. He stood ready to act at the slightest fluctuation of energy. If the poison fiend demon queen managed to break free, the demon-suppressing prison would become a true hell. Only then would his master have the ideal moment to intervene. Until that time, he could rely only on his own strength. Boom! The forces of the 4 continents showed impressive discipline. Despite personal grievances, they stood united against the Hidden Soul Society and Soul Hall, understanding that their survival depended on solidarity. Even though the 12 Soul Hall experts were all perfected 3-star Docian, they began to falter under the combined assault of Xiao Yan and his allies. Defeating them was now only a matter of time. As for the Hidden Soul Society, they remained trapped in Yuan Yan's formation, enduring torment. Inside the ancient cosmic formation, within the sealed space surrounding the Dawnlight Gate. "Hunya, can you do it or not?" The earthly poison fiend growled, his frustration mounting. Despite being a half-emperor-level expert with the strength of a 4-star Docian, he had been utterly outmaneuvered by a mere mid-3-star Docian. The humiliation was unbearable. Buzz buzz. Hunya offered no response. Instead, the black blood mist surrounding his body swelled, expanding rapidly until it blanketed most of the space. Whoosh! Whoosh! The sealing formation of the Dawnlight Gate possessed exceptionally strong restraining power against the sinister ghostly energy and malevolent forces. This caused the space to grow restless, as streaks of holy white light scattered across the void, targeting Xun'er. These beams, imbued with divine energy, sought to purify the dark blood mist surrounding Xun'er. However, the moment they made contact with the bloodied patterns on Xun'er's mist, the beams suddenly recoiled, as if frightened. "What kind of power is this?" murmured Earthly Poison Fiend. Though well-versed in many phenomena, he couldn't help but feel a deep sense of dread upon witnessing the patterns on Xun'er's blood mist. He surmised that this power did not belong to Xun'er himself, but seemed more like a gift preserved by some higher entity within him. The patterns on the blood mist radiated an aura that demanded reverence and submission, leaving all who beheld it deeply unsettled. "Dawnlight Gate, break for me." Suddenly, the scarlet patterns on the blood mist flared with an eerie crimson glow, suffusing the space with a heavy, suffocating scent of blood. Xun'er's pupils constricted as his gaze locked onto a faintly shimmering grand hall hidden in the space. Crash! At that moment, the patterns on the blood mist erupted with overwhelming power, launching an attack directly at the grand hall's center. Buzz! Buzz! The Dawnlight Gate, established by a powerful light attribute expert, flared brilliantly in response. Radiant white light ignited across the space, creating an atmosphere of solemnity and sanctity. Too late. Xun'er let out a sinister chuckle as his ghostly hand clenched abruptly. Cracks began to appear on the mysterious patterns of the blood mist, and under his fearsome onslaught, the sealing formation of the Dawnlight Gate started to crumble. Earthly Fiend Palm. Seeing this, Earthly Poison Fiend rejoiced and unleashed a dazzling palm strike, brimming with malevolent poison energy, aimed straight at the grand hall. Dark, poisonous energy surged forward, overwhelming everything in its path. Boom! Boom! No matter how formidable the sealing formation was, it could not withstand the combined attacks of Xun'er and Earthly Poison Fiend. Gradually, the radiant white light in the space dimmed, and at the center, a majestic grand hall slowly emerged. Did we succeed? Xun'er's eyes burned with fervor as he observed the imposing grand hall, its oppressive restraining energy dissipating. The breaking of the Dawnlight Gate was the most crucial step in his plan, and with the aid of the power bestowed upon him by a supreme being, he had finally shattered this indomitable formation. Haha! Success! Your loyal servant, Earthly Poison Fiend, welcomes you, my successor. Suddenly, the atmosphere in the space stilled, and even the breathing of the two figures grew heavy. Without the Dawnlight Gate's seal, an overwhelmingly sinister figure emerged from the grand hall. Creak! From within the hall, a figure clad in crimson stepped forth with elegant, deliberate strides. With each step, the very energy in the space quaked. The woman, though appearing delicate, emanated an aura so terrifyingly malevolent that the heavens themselves seemed to tremble. Pale green light coiled around her, amplifying her fearsome presence. Earthly Poison Fiend and the lackeys of the Soul Hall, you have my gratitude. The newly emerged Poison Fiend Demon Queen cast a glance at the two men, her voice calm and indifferent, as though she had always known Xun'er would succeed in breaking the seal to free her. My successor, Heavenly Poison Fiend, has perished. This demon-suppressing prison is no place to linger. We should leave immediately, Earthly Poison Fiend urged, his heart filled with joy. Deep in the heart of Heavenly Nethervilla, their forces were weak, and being discovered by its experts would place both him and Xun'er in grave danger. No rush. There are some scores I must settle with the Heavenly Nethervilla. The Poison Fiend Demon Queen's eyes gleamed coldly as she spoke with the demeanor of an ordinary woman, though her words carried a murderous intent that was unmistakable. Honored Poison Fiend Demon Queen, I have come under the orders of our Soul Hall's supreme leader to aid in your release. However, as a condition, I must humbly request to borrow something from you. Xun'er's tone grew solemn as he made his request. Despite being tasked with assisting her, he was uncertain whether the Poison Fiend Demon Queen would agree. Even though she appeared as a human woman with delicate features and a graceful figure, Xun'er dared not underestimate her. Her aura, befitting a 6-star Xian, suggested she could crush him effortlessly. "What is it you wish to borrow? Speak." "I am not someone devoid of gratitude," said the poison fiend demon queen, her strange, captivating greenish eyes flashing with a lethal glint. "Consider this an act of repaying the favor for helping me break the seal. After all, I've had dealings with some of the old folks in the Soul Hall before. We're old acquaintances." She cast a penetrating gaze at Xun'er and smiled faintly. A chilling hum filled the air. Buzz, buzz, buzz. As soon as Xun'er met her gaze, his do chi froze abruptly. An overwhelming terror seeped deep into his soul, spreading like wildfire. "I'd like to borrow one of your evil artifacts, my lord," Xun'er stammered, his body trembling violently but still managing to force the words out. "How dare you? Do you humans think you're worthy of meddling with evil artifacts?" Earthly poison fiend's previously calm face twisted in fury as he roared at Xun'er. Evil artifacts, as the name suggests, were weapons of unparalleled power. What made the emperor-level experts of the extraterritorial evil clan so feared across the great thousand worlds was precisely their possession of these artifacts. Each evil artifact wielded immense might, and an emperor-level expert armed with one was at least the equal of a human 6-star Xian. In one-on-one combat, few humans could match them. Evil artifacts, It seems the old geezers in your soul hall aren't giving up just yet, the poison fiend demon queen mused, a playful, mocking curve forming on her delicate lips. "If you want it, come and take it," she said dismissively moments later, her tone casual, almost indifferent. "My lord, forgive my offense," Xun'er replied, his voice trembling as his shadowy, ghostly aura turned blood-red. This crimson energy emanated an oppressive power, faintly comparable to the poison fiend demon queen herself, though it was a pale imitation. "The aura of a vice hall master of the Soul Hall, is it? It seems your Soul Hall harbors quite the hatred for us of the extraterritorial evil clan," the poison fiend demon queen remarked, her smile growing dangerously seductive, like a demon savoring its prey. "You're far too weak. If your vice hall master were here, at least they'd be a worthy opponent. But you? A mere pawn sent to die." Before Xun'er could fully launch his attack, the poison fiend demon queen gracefully lifted her hand, her fingers curling slightly as she grasped at the void. "No!" Xun'er gasped in horror as an irresistible force surged toward him, disrupting his energy and leaving him utterly defenseless. "It's over." The poison fiend demon queen clenched her jade-like fingers, and the space around Xun'er collapsed inward. The crushing pressure sent him spiraling into defeat. "Damn it!" Xun'er cursed bitterly, realizing his plan had failed. The power he had saved to counter her had been exhausted, leaving him utterly spent and vulnerable. Boom, boom, boom. The poison fiend demon queen didn't kill him outright. Instead, she toyed with him for a moment before lifting him with another motion of her hand, tossing his battered, lifeless form out of the ancient cosmic formation like a discarded rag. "Earthly poison fiend, let's go. I've been imprisoned in this heavenly nether villa for far too long. It's time to collect some interest. Besides, there are some curious little pests outside my hall. I can sense some familiar scents," she said, her emerald green eyes shimmering ominously. Without another word, the two of them vanished into the void, heading for the outside world. Boom, boom, boom. What's that? Outside the ancient cosmic formation, the forces of the 4 continents were still locked in fierce combat with the Soul Hall, but the tide had turned, and the Soul Hall's forces were in retreat. Suddenly, everyone noticed a battered Xun'er flying out of the formation like a lifeless dog. The sight left them all in stunned silence. "Is that Xun'er? What's going on?" Duan Qifei and Lu Qing exclaimed in disbelief, staring at his sorry state. Whoosh whoosh. "The poison fiend demon queen. She's finally free?" Xiao Yan muttered as he halted his attacks, standing tall and steady, his sharp gaze fixed on Xun'er's defeated form. From that figure, he could sense a faint, ominous aura, one that reeked of a predator. Then his eyes turned toward the ancient cosmic formation. From within, a terrifying, dragon-like evil presence seemed to be awakening and slowly emerging. "She's finally coming out," Xiao Yan murmured, a mixture of apprehension and dread in his voice. Unlike him, however, the devourer of souls chuckled with fervent excitement. "The poison fiend demon queen, at last, she makes her move. Even a 6-star Docian as powerful as her is nothing but a weakling before me." His voice carried an overwhelming and terrifying confidence, as though crushing her would be as simple as swatting a fly. "Milord, Xun'er has been gravely injured. What should we do now?" After a moment, a few remaining Soul Hall experts who still had the strength to fight turned to their leader and asked, "Damn it, Xun'er, even after Milord entrusted you with so many methods, you still failed. Retreat." The Soul Hall leader shook his head slowly, clearly acknowledging that the tide had turned. "Staying here would only lead to unnecessary casualties. Take Lord's 6 souls with us. Move." Without waiting for Xiao Yan and the others to react, the Soul Hall experts flew out swiftly, catching Xun'er midair. A powerful soul attack surged forth, and in an instant, they vanished like a streak of lightning from this space. This battle saw Soul Hall deploying numerous experts, but their gains were minimal. Meanwhile, the Hidden Soul Society's many experts remained suppressed within the formation. "What's happening?" The 4 continents experts, seeing Xiao Yan, Duan Qifei, and the others halting their attacks and allowing the Soul Hall to escape, looked gravely at the ancient cosmic formation and couldn't help but ask, "That guy has broken free," Lu Qing said softly after a moment. Being of the light attribute, she had already sensed the powerful seal breaking when the Dawnlight Gate, a rare and formidable sealing formation of the Holy See, shattered. "What do we do now?" As the aftermath of the battle subsided, the experts present exchanged uneasy glances. Within the ancient cosmic formation, waves of a sinister, demonic aura were steadily emerging. If this entity fully manifested, it would spell nothing but doom. "The poison fiend demon queen has broken her seal. We're no match for her. Let's leave. This demon-suppressing prison trial is over." Xiao Yan shook his head in helpless resignation and then addressed the many experts below. "Is it really the poison fiend demon queen?" Hearing this, Heiju and the others couldn't suppress a chill in their hearts as they murmured. The poison fiend demon queen's notorious reputation was something they had long heard of. "Quick, leave. Exit the demon-suppressing prison and notify the Heavenly Nether Villa's experts. Though the poison fiend demon queen has broken her seal, her strength will undoubtedly be greatly diminished in the short term. Summoning the experts of the Heavenly Nether Villa might give us a sliver of hope." Watching the hesitant crowd below, Xiao Yan roared gravely, knowing that delaying here would only squander the opportunity for his master to act. The poison fiend demon queen drew closer, and the ancient cosmic formation would not hold her for long. Once she emerged, the fate of the remaining experts here would be sealed. Moreover, it would disrupt his master's carefully timed intervention. "Damn it! Farewell." The 4 continents experts, understanding the gravity of the situation, swiftly activated their demon-suppressing stones. A milky white halo enveloped their bodies, and they disappeared without hesitation. They knew the poison fiend demon queen was far beyond their ability to contend with. "Yuan Yin, Xiaogui, you should leave too." After the 4 continents experts had all departed, Xiao Yan turned to address a few of his companions below. "All right." Yuan Yin and Xiaogui nodded and prepared to leave. However, as the formation shattered, the Hidden Soul Society's experts reappeared. Their auras were now weak and exhausted, clearly indicating the harsh toll they had endured within the formation. "Big brother, I won't leave. I'll fight alongside you," Xiaogui said firmly, a strange ghostly aura rising within him. "You're staying too?" Xiao Yan asked, exasperated, as he looked at the lingering figures of Xiaogui, Duan Qifei, and Lu Qing within the demon-suppressing prison. "My cultivation in the light attribute might be of help," Lu Qing responded. "You're not leaving either?" As the sacred flame wielder, It's your responsibility to eliminate the extraterritorial evil clan. As a reincarnator, it's my mission too, Duan Qifei said softly. Her tone carried a sense of gratification, clearly proud of her strength now being of assistance to Xiao Yan. Leave. There are things I must face alone in battling the poison fiend demon queen, Xiao Yan finally said, his tone heavy with indecision. He clearly couldn't reveal the secret of the devourer of souls, but having them here would only hinder his master's efforts. Without his master's intervention, their combined strength could not match the poison fiend demon queen, no matter how hard they fought. But she's a 6-star dossier, Duan Qifei objected, unconvinced. Trust me, before you complete your reincarnation, I will not die. I have my reasons. Please, just go, Xiao Yan said solemnly after a moment. Fine. Big brother, I trust you. We'll leave and call for reinforcements. Xiao Gui's eyes flickered as he seemed to sense the unspoken struggles in Xiao Yan's voice. Xiao Yan, remember your words. If anything happens to you, I will destroy the entire extraterritorial evil clan, even if it means tearing the heavens apart. As the words fell, beams of light emerged from the three figures, and they slowly left the area. Huff, huff. This is going to be quite a spectacle, someone muttered. At this moment, only the Hidden Soul Society's experts and Xiao Yan remained in the demon-suppressing prison. Sigh. That guy is a hopeless romantic. Let's hope this generation's Thunder Lord doesn't meet the same tragic fate as the last, came the soft, melancholic voice of the Devourer of Souls. My lord, what is elsewhere? The experts of the Hidden Soul Society were taken aback by the sudden surge of malevolent energy rolling through the demon-suppressing prison. That's Xiao Yan? Attack! Capture him for me! Barked Mo Tianqing, consumed by resentment over the destruction of his forbidden hand by Xiao Yan. Without noticing the poison fiend demon queen approaching the ancient cosmic formation, he commanded his experts to launch an assault on Xiao Yan. Whoosh! Whoosh! Xiao Yan, unbothered, waved his hand. Radiant flames surged forth, temporarily incapacitating his attackers. His gaze then turned gravely toward the ancient cosmic formation ahead. This formation, an ancient relic, had been restored to its peak with the reactivation of its formation stones. Even the poison fiend demon queen couldn't destroy it. However, the skies above brimmed with malevolent energy, exuding an eerie sense of joy, as though welcoming their sovereign's return. Big brother, wait. Look over there. What is that? What is that? Mo Baixian, the second brother, halted Mo Tianqing and pointed to the sky, his voice dry and trembling. In the heavens above, a woman in red, accompanied by a man, hovered midair. The red-clad woman's figure absorbed the boundless malevolent energy within the demon-suppressing prison. Poison? Poison fiend demon queen? How is this possible? Mo Tianqing's face turned pale at the sight of her, a crushing sense of despair overwhelming him. Boom! With the poison fiend demon queen's arrival, endless waves of evil blood mist erupted from the depths of the demon-suppressing prison, converging upon her. Waves of destructive energy rippled outward from her form, engulfing the entire prison. At this moment, the demon-suppressing prison became a veritable inferno, with demonic energy surging like tidal waves. Poison fiend demon queen. Mo Tianqing, leader of the Hidden Soul Society, spoke with a hoarse voice, his expression grim. Their forces were already gravely injured, and with Xiao Yan having destroyed the Forbidden Hand, they were no match for the poison fiend demon queen. Subordinates of the Forbidden Sea King, the red-clad woman gazed down at the Hidden Soul Society's experts with scornful eyes. My successor, this is the one who slew Tiandusa. The earthly poison fiend growled, his face contorted with rage as his gaze landed on Xiao Yan's resolute figure. As Tiandusa's kin, he shared a spiritual connection and immediately recognized Xiao Yan as the killer. Mid 3-star dossier, Fireheart Heavenly Rock, ranked 35th on the Sacred Flame ranking. The poison fiend demon queen's mesmerizing gaze fixed upon Xiao Yan, her voice filled with surprise. Zzz. Under her scrutiny, a chill ran down Xiao Yan's spine. despite his full strength, including the Fireheart, Heavenly Rock, and ghost-faced Soul Flame within him. A sense of foreboding consumed him. The Poison Fiend Demon Queen's oppressive aura cast an immense shadow over his resolve. To die by my hand should be an honor for subordinates of the Forbidden Sea King. With a dismissive glance at Xiao Yan, the Poison Fiend Demon Queen's green eyes radiated beams of emerald light imbued with overwhelming malevolence, which she unleashed upon the Hidden Soul Society's experts. Not good. Retreat. Mo Tianqing barked, retreating at lightning speed, abandoning his subordinates to escape the Poison Fiend Demon Queen's assault. However, she was a 6-star Do Xian, and even in her weakened state following her release, her attacks were devastatingly precise. Thump, thump. Every emerald beam that struck an expert from the Hidden Soul Society dissolved their very essence, leaving nothing behind, not even their souls. As the Poison Fiend Demon Queen absorbed the power of numerous experts from the Hidden Soul Society, her aura gradually intensified. The oppressive atmosphere seemed to shake the very fabric of the demon-suppressing prison, spreading a sense of extreme unease. Little one, hand over the sacred flame within you. Moments later, having dealt with the remaining minions, the Poison Fiend Demon Queen's voice echoed through the space of the demon-suppressing prison, tinged with mockery. Though faint, her voice carried an imperial authority, imbued with overwhelming demonic energy. A creak resounded as Xiao Yan stood unmoving, his body rigid. The great heavenly seed and sacred flame erupted simultaneously from within him, but the Poison Fiend Demon Queen's overpowering green demonic aura, infused with venomous force, left him feeling utterly powerless. At that moment, the Poison Fiend Demon Queen raised her jade-like hand, gesturing toward Xiao Yan in the void. Instantly, the surrounding space became completely sealed, and Xiao Yan's body was enveloped in the green demonic aura. This aura contained a lethal force strong enough to annihilate him effortlessly. Will you surrender it or not? Hand over the sacred flame, and I may grant you wealth and honor, or even groom you to become a trusted confidant of our extraterritorial evil clan. The Poison Fiend Demon Queen coaxed, showing unexpected reluctance to kill Xiao Yan outright. Keep dreaming, Xiao Yan retorted with a loud laugh. His internal cultivation technique, Flame Mantra, surged rapidly, showing faint signs of breaking through the oppressive green aura. At the same time, an enigmatic force slumbering at the center of his brow began to stir, like a dormant dragon about to awaken. If that's your choice, then die. When you're dead, I'll carve out the sacred flame from your corpse. Though it may be troublesome, it's still within my reach. As soon as her words fell, the demonic aura within the demon-suppressing prison began to churn violently. The Poison Fiend Demon Queen showed no mercy, manipulating the green aura around Xiao Yan with a powerful grip. A thunderous explosion echoed through the prison. Against such a ferocious attack, even a perfected 3-star Do Xian like Xiao Yan would stand no chance, let alone against her unparalleled strength. Suddenly, a transparent, near-colorless soul energy enveloped Xiao Yan, and a phantom-like figure stepped out from above his head. The figure was spectral in form, like a soul incarnate, yet his imposing demeanor was unmistakable. A formidable devouring force emanated from him, engulfing the surroundings. The instant this soul figure appeared, the raging demonic aura fled in terror, as though it feared being consumed by him. The devourer of souls? Impossible, exclaimed the earthly poison fiend, who stood beside the Poison Fiend Demon Queen. His voice trembled with unease. The devourer of souls was a being of unparalleled power in the ghost realm, reigning supreme over the soul-devouring domain. Though his strength remained mysterious, he was rumored to rival the king-level powerhouses of the extraterritorial evil clan, a supreme existence whose sudden appearance now weighed heavily on the earthly poison fiend. Devourer of souls. The Poison Fiend Demon Queen's gaze fixed on the spectral figure above Xiao Yan, her tone laced with gravity. Although she was indeed an emperor-level expert of the extraterritorial evil clan, with power comparable to a 6-star Do Xian, the strength of the Devourer of Souls far exceeded that level. How dare you bully my disciple while I wasn't paying attention, Poison Fiend Demon Queen. Today, you won't be leaving this place, the Devourer of Souls declared. His voice carried a terrifying devouring force, pulling the immense demonic energy within hundreds of meters into his control, converting it into his own strength. Devourer of Souls, your current condition doesn't seem ideal. Perhaps we can settle this peacefully? The Poison Fiend Demon Queen hesitated, but soon spoke with a note of compromise, aware that her chances of victory were slim even in the Devourer's weakened state. I might have considered that, but my disciple has his eyes set on the valuable points you carry. This time, I'm afraid you'll both have to perish here. As his words fell, the Devourer of Souls' gaze sharpened, and waves of devouring energy surged forth, creating an eerie atmosphere within the demon-suppressing prison. Master's power. Just how strong is it? Xiao Yan's heart burned with excitement as he watched. The pitch-black expanse of the demon-suppressing prison churned as the Devourer of Souls continued his assault. The vast evil demonic aura dissipated rapidly, forming a clear divide between the two opposing sides. Devourer of Souls, don't get carried away. If you insist on making a move, I will use the full power of all the evil entities in the demon-suppressing prison to drag you into the abyss. The Poison Fiend Demon Queen's tone carried a coquettish sharpness as she glared at the arrogant Devourer of Souls. Her body exuded an oppressive aura of green poisonous demonic energy. Such words might hold a sliver of threat if spoken by one of your extraterritorial evil clans, kings, or an emperor-level expert. But from a mere 6-star Xian? Laughable. If you don't believe me, feel free to try. The Devourer of Souls didn't rush to act, having discreetly set up a special formation within the demon-suppressing prison to isolate external detection. It was only a matter of time before he annihilated the Poison Fiend Demon Queen. My successor, I will hold him off, go now. Moments later, the earthly Poison Fiend transformed into a fierce green arc, hurtling toward the Devourer of Souls. With the strength of a perfect 4-star Xian, he attempted to delay the enemy and buy time for the Poison Fiend Demon Queen to escape. Overestimating yourself? The Devourer of Souls raised his phantom-like hand without hesitation, summoning a black beam of light that tore through the void and shot toward the earthly Poison Fiend. The black beam seemed ordinary, but Xiao Yan understood that it carried the Devourer of Souls' devouring power and countless obscure patterns. This level of attack was far beyond what the earthly Poison Fiend could handle. Thud. The earthly Poison Fiend's chest convulsed violently as the black beam struck him, causing him to spew a mouthful of green blood. Even someone as strong as the perfect 4-star Xian earthly Poison Fiend couldn't withstand a single strike from the Devourer of Souls. Stand down. If you insist on battle, then I will accompany you to the end. The Poison Fiend Demon Queen's voice rang out, and greenish-blue demonic energy surged from her body. Within moments, the malevolent aura of the demon-suppressing prison bowed to her will, condensing into a bead no larger than a dragon's eye in her palm. The bead's emergence unleashed a tidal wave of green malevolence, its radiant pulses suffocatingly powerful. So strong. Even with the Devourer of Souls' protective barriers, Xiao Yan could feel the bead's devastating energy. Devourer of Souls, take this. The Poison Fiend Demon Queen's expression grew solemn as she shouted, Poison Fiend Demon Pearl. The moment her words fell, the space seemed to freeze. She effortlessly hurled the green bead at the Devourer of Souls. The attack was so fearsome that if it landed, even survival would come at a steep cost. As the sinister bead approached, mournful cries echoed throughout the demon-suppressing prison. A slender black shadow streaked past Xiao Yan, its lips curling into a faint smile, exuding calmness. Boom! Just as the green bead closed within a few feet of the Devourer of Souls, his phantom-like hand extended, unleashing an overwhelming wave of devouring energy. Buzz, buzz, buzz. The bead, overwhelmed by the devouring force, abruptly lost its power. It hovered in midair before being effortlessly grasped by the Devourer of Souls. Crack, crack. In just a few breaths, the green bead dimmed and was crushed in the Devourer of Souls' hand, shattering the Poison Fiend Demon Queen's fierce attack with ease. Master's devouring power is truly remarkable. Xiao Yan, with his strong soul perception, discerned the subtlety of the move. Though it seemed simple, the Devourer of Souls had expanded his devouring power, draining the energy from the bead until it was rendered powerless. The act even caused his body to grow more solid. Many years have passed since I last fought your extraterritorial evil clan. To think that an Emperor-level expert would have such petty tricks, it's truly disappointing. The Devourer of Souls' tone was flat, as if her attack was nothing more than a trivial effort. My successor, the earthly Poison Fiend, absorbing the overwhelming malevolence of the demon-suppressing prison to recover, looked toward the Poison Fiend Demon Queen with urgency. The gap between her strength and the Devourer of Souls was insurmountable. Continuing the fight could only lead to their doom. Let's observe for now. If it gets worse, we may have no choice but to use an evil artifact, the Devourer of Souls, truly formidable. In the sky, surrounded by countless clouds of sinister blood mist, the Poison Fiend Demon Queen spoke slowly, her voice unervingly malevolent. Behind the veil of blood mist, a ghastly pale face emerged, radiating an ominous aura. Yet with merely this, you think you can bring about my downfall? Such a notion is sheer fantasy. Within mere breaths, an eerie green glow flickered in the Poison Fiend Demon Queen's eyes, and a mocking sneer crept onto her lips. Suddenly, she stomped fiercely into the void, unleashing a wave of unimaginable power. The blood mist encircling her coalesced under her control, transforming into a colossal demonic claw stretching thousands of feet across. With her words still echoing, the massive claw tore through the void, hurtling toward the position of the Devourer of Souls with terrifying force. Futile resistance. The Devourer of Souls snorted coldly upon witnessing the Poison Fiend Demon Queen's dazzling assault. Instantly, a far more brilliant devouring force surged around him, forming within the palm of his hand. The radiant, massive claw approached the Devourer of Souls, its sharp aura as menacing as a ravenous ogre. Simultaneously, the devouring force in his palm manifested into a black vortex, encircled by countless mysterious runes. This enigmatic vortex seemed capable of consuming all things, exuding an air of profound mystery. Boom! As the colossal demonic claw made contact with the area around the Devourer of Souls, an overwhelming devouring force erupted from the black vortex, completely consuming the endless demonic energy. Seeing her attack nullified once again, shock rippled across the Poison Fiend Demon Queen's face. It was only then that she realized why the Devourer of Souls commanded such fear, even among the kings of the extraterritorial evil clan.